can't breathe without you. And if the truth isn't fair, then I wanna lie here with you. I wanna cry without you. I can't get high without you.
Oh my god, it has been so long. I don't even know, like, damn, it's been like 5 months. I feel bad. Hi. Oh god, it's been so long. I've been working my butt off at Starbucks. Yeah, I got a lot too. Every time I put on eyelashes, it freaking comes off at the end, and it also drips. Like, why does it do that? Anyway, I'm back, and my braces are like I'm almost done with them, and I work at Starbucks now. I quit madrag. I'm gonna explain, that's the video, so I'm gonna explain everything that happened at madrag and why I quit and all that crap. But that job sucked. Like, that job sucked so bad. You know why? Let's get right into the video. Let's like stop, like, let's just get right in. I started working at madrag, I think it was like in August of last year, because I had left McDonald's because I also hated it there. So when I left McDonald's, I had quit before I had another job, which is stupid. I know, please don't hate me. But yeah, I quit McDonald's. I had 2 weeks to find another job, and I was like, okay, I think I can do this, like, whatever. So I go to the mall, literally go to all the fast food places. I go to all like the retail places to see if they're hiring like more than $10 at least, because I think I was getting paid like 11 or 9, wait, 10 or 11 I was getting paid at McDonald's because I did overnight. I see madrag and I'm like, oh my god, like, this place is so cute, like the clothes are cute, like they're cheap, obviously. I walk into madrag, I'm like, hey, are you guys hiring? They're like, yeah. Scan this thing, and I scan it, and all the people are like cool there. So I apply online, and literally like the day or like a couple days after, like, they're asking like for an interview, and I'm like, what? Sorry if I'm whistling a lot, like I just got my wires changed. I go to the interview, and the store manager's name, let's say her name is, I don't even know what to say, like, I don't know, fake name, Monica. That's a weird name. So her name, I really want to say her name. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for that. The fake name is Monica, right? So I go to the interview with her and the district manager. Let's name her Tall Lady, because everyone would call her Tall Lady, so I'm just gonna call her Tall Lady, right? So, oh, that was loud. I have an interview with these two people, and I'm like, yeah, work at McDonald's, like, it sucks. I did overnight, and I'm like, they're like, wow, like, that's really hard. Like, they were just impressed because I used to work at McDonald's overnight, you know? I'm like, yeah, I really want to be like a manager here, you know, like, because I was like, they didn't take me serious at McDonald's, and I wanted to become a manager, and they like didn't do anything about it. Like, I wanted to move up, like, I always want to move up in a company, but there was like different like store managers at McDonald's, so like it was really hard, like, because the guy really didn't care. So when I gave him my 2 weeks notice, he was like, oh, why are you leaving? And I'm like, I got another job. It's in a game room, even though that was a total lie. Like, I had applied at madrag, you know, I just like lied. After the interview, they were like, okay, yeah, let's see your availability, blah, blah, blah. And then they call me. I don't know. I know that I'm hired because like it was just obvious, you know, like, you know, after an interview, like, you know, you're already hired, that they're going to call you and ask you to come in. That's basically what they did. So I come in, I guess, the first day, and I'm doing all this like censoring. Like, they literally censor all the clothes, like every single piece of clothing. They like put censors on like a $5 shirt, and I'm just like, it's not that deep. Like, literally not even Hollister has everything like censored, and I'm like, nobody cares about madrag. But a lot of people actually stole from there before. We'll try to. Yeah, like I said, it was my first day. Like, I came in for a couple hours, whatever, and then like I'm just gonna skip to like the end. So like when I first, like, you know, I was moving up with the company, and then now I don't know what happened. It was a date that I wasn't there, but the store manager, why did I name her Monica? The store manager Monica was like, she had a mental breakdown in the middle of the store. I wasn't there, but this is what I heard, that she had a mental breakdown and she cursed out a customer and was literally about to fight a customer. And I was like, what? Literally, I was like, wait, so what happened? Apparently they were like, oh, she quit. And I was like, we don't have a store manager. I was like, bruh, are you serious? Like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, now we don't have a store manager. So the district manager has to do everything, like all the schedules, like everything, that she has to do 2 jobs. And I'm just like, that sucks. But apparently what I found out is that they checked the fitting room, like when we got the new store manager. Let's name her. Damn, what should I name her? Jess. Let's name her Jess. So the new district manager, her name's Jess. She's really tall, right? She has curly bangs. Who has curly bangs? Like, hello? Like, are you dumb? But I guess when she first became the store manager, she checked the fitting rooms and like fixed like all the fitting rooms and made sure there was an extra fitting room, because we only had like 3 like fitting rooms. She had opened like 1 or 2 more like dressing rooms and found like $2,000 worth of clothes that the old store manager Monica had left in the fitting room. And I'm like, she hid them for her. And I'm like, oh my God, like that is literally crazy. That's literally illegal. Like that's illegal. We lost so much like money from that. And I was like, because I saw this is how I found out, is because I saw one of the clothing items that I knew we didn't have, and I seen it was like 1 more, and I was like, oh my God, I wanted to buy that. Like what happened? Like how do we have it? Like I thought it was all sold out. And yeah, one of my coworkers was like, oh yeah, I almost said her name. Monica hid them, and there was like hella clothes that she had hid, and I was like, bruh, like is she fucking dumb? Like fast forward to I had to open with the store manager one day, the new store manager, Jess. And when I had opened with her, I was there because we had to get there at 10:30 because the mall opened at 11, or we had to get there at 10 because the mall opened at 10:30. I don't know. It was 30 minutes before the mall opened. So I'm there at like 10 or 10:30, I don't remember. Let's just say 10:30 because the mall opened at 11. And I walk in like by her, and she's like, you need to come here 15 minutes before because we need to open the store. And I'm like, okay, but I'm like, my schedule says 10:30, like relax. Like, and first of all, the mall was really like far from my house. Like walking is like 1 hour and 20 minutes. Like driving is like a 10-minute drive. Like it's kind of far. And I didn't have a way to get there. I had Uber, which was probably like $10 every single day. And you know how much I was making? $10 at that place. Like I'm only getting paid $10. My Uber's $10. Like, and then I had the mall, the food at the mall, they only give you like $1 or $2 off. And I'm just like, so I'm paying $10 for an Uber and then like $12 for food. Like I'm not making any money. Like literally I'm just realizing this, like I'm not making any money there because, and you know what they would make me do? They would make me open to close. They would make me open to close sometimes. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like I hate you guys. So when I open with her, she's putting in like the security law code thingamajigger, because we had I guess when you step foot inside the store without the security code, obviously like it rings. And when she puts it in, she walks back to she walks like to the back so we can put her stuff there at the back, and like we go clock in and all that crap. And after she put, like we're walking together, and like the alarm starts going off and off and off, and I'm like, and I literally recorded. I'm gonna put the video, like the recordings in it if I can find it. I just don't know what she's doing. I believe she wrote me out for being late. She literally. And one day, one of my friends came to see me because okay, so this is what. Damn, what do we call it? I forgot what we call them when we put the sensors on the little like things, but I had to put sensors on all the shoes, right? And all the tags, like the prices on the shoes. So I was in front of the store, like welcoming people and, you know, just making sure people don't steal crap. You know what I mean? I'm in front of the store doing the prices and putting the sensors on the shoes. And then my friend walks in and I'm like, oh my God, hey. And she's like, hey, so I just, she was like, I just came here like so quick because someone was following me. Like these 2 guys were following me. And I'm like, what? And yeah, so Alyssa comes in. I'm gonna say Alyssa's name because like she's my friend, whatever. So Alyssa, my friend, had came in to the store and she's like, oh my God, these 2 guys were like following me at the mall. And I'm like, oh my God, what the heck? So while I'm working, like I'm talking to her, you know what I mean? Like I'm putting the sensors on the shoes. And the district manager comes up to me because this is like around Thanksgiving, so my armpits are sweating. So the district manager had came up to me after I was talking to Alyssa. Well, no, sorry. This is like a year ago, so I'm just like trying to like remember. Well, not a year ago, but like a couple months. But so I'm talking to Alyssa, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm off Thanksgiving, blah blah blah. And I asked the district manager, I was like, wait, the mall's closed on Thanksgiving, right? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah, then I'm off. And then like she had left, and then the district manager comes up to me. What did I name her again? I forgot. Sam? Jess? I don't know. Jess. And she comes up. Wait, no, that was I don't know. The district manager comes up to me. I forgot the names. And she's like, oh, you can't be talking to customers about your schedule, and your friend can't be in here. And I was like, why? And she was like, you're working, like, this is a serious job, like, you can't be all giggly and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know exactly remember what she said, but she said something like that, like around the lines like that. After that whole thing, sorry, my eyelash came off, so I had to like put it back on, annoying. After that whole thing with Alyssa, that my district manager was like, oh yeah, she can't come to the store. And I'm like, damn, I really want to say her name right now, the district manager's name. She was an awful person, like, oh my god. Like, but aren't I supposed to be nice and greeting and friendly to customers? Like, no. They would have problems with anything you wear. Like, you couldn't wear a hoodie if you were freaking cold. When the new store manager, when she had first came, she was like talking to the district manager in the back. I had went back there to drink my water, and the district manager goes, oh, the district manager goes, oh, are you on break? And I'm like, no, I'm just drinking water. Like you can't even drink water at that place. Like, while she was talking to the new store manager that I had just met, the district manager was like, oh, just because I had updated my availability, I only wanted Monday through Fridays and in the mornings to open. And the district manager goes, oh, I saw your availability, because she was in charge of the schedule. And she was like, I just saw your availability and I can't do only weekends for you. You have to work on the weekends. And I was like, if I'm not available on a Saturday and a Sunday, like, you're still gonna put me on the schedule if I can't go? Like, are you freaking serious? Like, you're terrible. Like, I would have to close on Fridays and Saturdays and not, like, I'm a teenager. Like, I want to go out. Like, you can't have people that are in, like, school, like, in high school, like, there. Like, are you serious right now? Like, oh my god. I don't know. I thought that was stupid. I don't know if every retail job's like that, but if I see I'm not available on Saturday and Sunday nights, like, you can't just put me on the schedule if my availability is not for those days. Like, are you crazy? Now we're gonna go to the good part, right? So I had opened with the store manager, right, the new one, and I don't know what she did, but I remember crying in the bathroom because I was so stressed out that she was like, she just was terrible. Like, you know what she would do? She would say, oh, make sure you shout out the perfumes. It's 3 for $10. We have the clearance stuff over there. I'm sorry, but the customer is not gonna get out of the line to go look for more clothes, and we have to wait. And the person behind them is like, oh, can you just check me out? Like, no, that can't happen. Like, there was only one manager I liked, and her name was Gilbert. I love her. I still love her, and I'll get into like the part where I like actually quit, but actually it's kind of like really like fucked up how I left. But like, I really don't care. Like, what they did to me was not okay. Actually, one girl that didn't like me, I think because I was like, you know, pretty. So one day I had came back from my break and I'm drinking my root beer and I'm like, am I stupid or I can't freaking like taste this? But I said that as a joke because like I could taste it, but like it tasted weird. Like, the root beer wasn't like, it didn't taste good. Like, that's what I meant. And one of the girls like thought I had COVID. Like, she took it the wrong fucking way. So you know what this bitch did? This bitch, she literally had went up to the store manager and is like, oh, she has COVID. And oh, this was when the old manager was here, the old store manager. And I went to the back because the girl had to come in at 2 and it was past 2 and she didn't even come in. And the store manager calls me in the back and she's like, oh, so I don't remember her name. I don't know, she was irrelevant. I knew she didn't like me the entire time. I didn't like her either, whatever. So she's like, oh, let's say Daniela. She's like, Daniela said that you couldn't taste your drink the other day. And I was like, literally, like, where's this going? And the store manager's like, this is the old store manager. She's like, well, she's not coming in because she thinks you have COVID. And she told her mom, and her mom called me and her mom called the store and she was cursing out the store manager. She called her and she cursed her out because she thought I had COVID. She's like, I'm not letting my daughter come to work when one of the workers have COVID. And I'm like, honey, I don't have COVID. I just said that I couldn't taste a drink because it was bad. Like, the drink tastes bad. Seriously, I'm like, oh my God, like, the drink wasn't, like, it didn't taste good. And, you know, I was literally in tears. Like my tears were, like, building up. And I was like, I can't believe someone was talking crap about me. And a mother was talking about me. Like, I just thought that was literally crazy. Like, tell me, like, if you think that was crazy. After that, it was just, like, fake. Like, between me and this girl, like, it was just fake. But whatever. I'm trying to think of other stuff that I did. Let me tell you about the time that I quit. Okay? So, this was on Black Friday, right? Oh, no, I gotta tell you about the store manager. The new store manager. So, they had raised my price to $12 like an hour instead of 10. They raised 10 to 12 because they thought I was going to be a manager, but I wasn't even a manager yet. You know what I mean? So why would you raise my pay before I was a manager? I don't know. But still, they gave me a raise, a $2 raise, because I was going to be a manager. I keep getting like my regular $12 pays, like for like 4 weeks, 12, and I'm like, oh my God, yes, I'm getting paid 12 instead of 10. So now it's like a little more worth it to go to work, whatever. The new store manager comes up to me and she's like, we need to talk about your pay. So because you're not a manager, we have to put you back to 10. And I'm like, she literally lowered my pay $2. Not even like 5 cents, like $2 whole. She lowered my pay. And I was like, I understand I'm not a manager, but like, you can't lower someone's pay. Like, are you insane? Like, are you deranged? Like, is that legal? Like, can you do that? Can you lower someone's pay? Like, what? I know one time she had wrote me up for something. She wrote me up for being late one time. I'm not even kidding. It was 10:30. I had walked in the store at 10:35. I had texted her at 10:35 because she had opened the store by herself, which she's not allowed to open the store by herself. You have to have someone with you. And that's against like the rules for like madrag. Like, you can't like, so yeah, I heard you can't open the store without someone being there with you. There has to be 2 people to open the store, because that's what was on the little thing when I was training to be a manager. Like, not really, like, you can't open the store by yourself. But I texted the manager literally like 3 minutes or 5 minutes after I was waiting in the front because she had closed the gate. And I was texting her and calling the store, and I was like, I'm here. And literally she had wrote me up, and she was like, you have to sign this paper, so you know that you've been written up and you were late. And I'm like, am I in school? Like, are you serious right now? Like, I'm not kidding. Literally wrote me up for being 5 minutes late, but she didn't open the door until like 15 minutes after. I was like sitting outside texting and calling the store. But no, I was 15 minutes late, right? I want to say her name so bad. You know what? I'm saying it. Her name and the district manager's name. Fake ass, yeah, she had a fake ass. I already know because the first time for my interview, she literally, her butt was not that big. It was not. But her butt is so poorly done, you could just tell. Like, you can tell. Everyone called her tall lady, and she was awful. Like, you guys were both awful. I'm sorry, but okay. The store manager before, her name, she was cool. Like, she honestly, like, I liked her. She was cool, but like, apparently she was crazy. But how I quit is crazy. This was the day before Black Friday. I had to close. I think it was obviously a Thursday. Like, hello. It was a Thursday night, right? And we had to close and make everything perfectly nice. Like, there was only like 3 of us and a manager. So we were like going around the whole store, sweeping, like making sure everything looks nice, and putting up signs, you know, for the Black Friday sales that we had going on. Literally, we didn't close until like 10:30. Like, we closed at like 9 or 9:30. But like, we left the store at like 10:30, and I said to my manager, I literally say to my manager, I'm like, yeah, this is my last day. Like, I'm quitting. Like, I hate this job. And she's like, don't say that, when literally, like, I was like serious. Like, I was actually serious. Like, literally, I left the next day. But I literally was so done with the job. I'm like, I'm never seeing you guys again. Bye. Unless I see you tomorrow morning, because that's the last time I'll be there. But the day after, I was supposed to come in at 2, right? And I came at 11. I was begging my mom because I didn't have my license by then. By the way, I got my license like a couple days before my birthday, which was perfect. So I'm begging my mom to take me at before like 2 so I can get I wanted to get these sandals. I'll show you my sandals after this video, but I wanted to get these sandals so bad. So I'm literally begging my mom, like, please mom, like, I just need the sandals, like, please, please, please. So she finally takes me. She actually said no at first, but then she actually took me. So I get the 2 sandals and use my discount and use like the sales like discount too. The district manager and the store manager are in there, and they're both like, oh, you work today, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming in at 2, like, ha. And they're like, okay, see you then. I'm like, okay, bye. Never seeing you guys again. And I literally walk out, never show up again. Like, never show up again, because I hate that job. Literally, my coworker, she used to work with me at McDonald's. I actually gave her, not gave her the job, but like I introduced her to this job, and I was like, yeah, like, I told the store manager before, I was like, yeah, I used to work with this girl, like, we used to work at McDonald's together. And like, she was calling me that I blocked the district manager, the store manager, and I blocked the store phone. One of my coworkers, Brianna, like, that I used to work with at McDonald's, she literally called me and she's like, she left me a voicemail. She's like, they are so mad. Actually, I'm gonna put it in this video. Like, I still have the voicemail because I think it's so funny.
Dude, I just left madrag, but they're pissed at you. I don't know if you got your job already. I don't know if you're all set and you're working, but they're pissed at you. They literally just fired Ariana because she didn't show up today. And most likely you're probably also going to get fired. So I do hope you have your other job. But they're pissed because you didn't show up, especially since you showed up to buy your stuff and then didn't come back. So I don't know. Like, they had me calling you. That's how pissed off they are. Apparently they both tried to call you. I'm not sure, but I honestly don't think they're going to want you to come back. All right, bye.
She's like, dude, they're so mad. They just fired Ariana because she didn't come in today. I'm like, oh, so they fired somebody for not coming in, and then I didn't even come in. So like, they're screwed. And I'm like, you know what? This is what they get for like treating me like how they did. Like, couldn't even drink water. I couldn't even be in the bathroom for I couldn't even be in the bathroom for like 2 minutes. I couldn't have my phone in my pocket. Like, I forgot to say that I couldn't even have my phone in my pocket. I had to have it in my locker, like closed in my locker. Like, that job was not a normal retail job. I don't know if Pakistan is like that, or like Zoomies, or like, I don't know. Like, that's all I have to say. But yo, that job was literally crazy insane. If you get a job at madrag, please leave immediately. Like, you have to. You can't stay there. If the district manager and the store manager is watching this, I hate you both. Like, you both were awful. Like, you guys are cunts. Like, I hate you guys. Like, you guys need to start treating people better and don't lower their pay and allow them to have their phone in their pocket. Like, hello? Like, what if my mom like passed away and like I don't know because my phone's locked in my locker for like 10 hours because I work double shifts all the time. That's the end. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, this was like kind of like I can't believe I even said their names. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna get sued. But I don't care. Like, this is what happened to me, and I'm telling my side because I haven't since like August, and I only stayed at the job for like 2 months. And you know what was crazy is that when I left that job, I didn't have another job to go to. I told Nina, and I was like, Nina, I really need a job at Starbucks. Like, please help me. Like, Nina, I quit madrag. I can't tell mom and dad. We actually had to go to New York because my dad's grandmother passed away. So I didn't have any money. Like, I literally didn't have any money because I had just quit madrag and they paid me nothing. Starbucks took a while for me to get hired. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I remember I got hired December 1st and I left in, I think I did leave in October. I think I did leave in October, but anyways, like, it took so long for me to get hired at Starbucks, but now I'm a shift supervisor at Starbucks. Like, and I was a shift supervisor before like a year. Like, that's crazy. And honestly, I love Starbucks. When I first got there, like like Starbucks was such like, I hated it there. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I hated it there. There was 2 people that honestly I thought they were talking crap about me, and I think they did, because honestly it's frustrating when people don't know what they're doing and you're just like, ugh. Like, I seen people roll their eyes at me, like they really didn't like me. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Long story short, I like Starbucks a lot. Like, I became a shift supervisor in less than a year, and that's what I wanted. Like, that's my goal, is to move up with Starbucks. Like, honestly, if I get a career, I'm not leaving Starbucks. Like, honestly, I want to stay, like, even part-time if I can do that. But like, I really like Starbucks. Honestly, I think everyone should like at least like see if they could like work there. Like, honestly, like try it. Like, it's honestly really fun. It's not as hard as you think. Like, I know it's fast food, like you smell like crap after, but like honestly, everyone I work with, I love everyone. There's no negative energy. Well, there was recently, but whatever. I'm not gonna talk about it. But there's no negative people. Like, I don't know if people talk crap about me, but I know everyone likes each other. You know, we're all like a big family. But yeah, that's all I have to say, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want another story time video about something, I don't know, I might find something that I forgot, but I want to do a pet peeves, because I feel like I missed a pet peeves video and I have it on my notes somewhere, but we'll see. Let me know what other videos you guys want me to do, and I will do it, and I will see you guys in the next one.